The Maine Public Broadcasting Network was able to produce the following program thanks in largest part to the support of our members. If you're a member, thank you. If not, an entry-level membership is only $35 a year. Please call, and thanks.
You think it's hard to get up on a cold morning? Imagine back 100 years or so to Maine in 1895 when Jedediah's mother wakes him up. It's below freezing in his room. Jed, like a lot of kids, didn't want to wear his nightcap.
Son, wake up. Come on downstairs where it's warm.
But his mother, father, and most people of his time wore them to stay warm at night. Julia Hunter, the textile curator at the Maine State Museum, is aware of other reasons people in Jed's day wore nightcaps.
Here we have nightcaps for ladies, and it would have been attractive even if the lady hadn't been able to get her hair washed for a couple of months, which sounds shocking to us now, but was not unusual.
Last night, Jed's mom heated a block of soapstone and wrapped it in a towel to put under his covers. These stones keep their heat and make an effective bed warmer. Many artifacts once used by Mainers are archived at the Maine State Museum in Augusta.
This bed warmer came from the house of Seth Sturdivant. And Seth was quite important because he was a part of George Washington's Guard during the Revolution, moved up to Buckfield after the war on Revolutionary War lands, and did quite well.
Like most winter mornings, Jed makes a dash over the cold floor to get in front of the stove in the kitchen, where he'll dress and wash up. Jed's family had a year-round task keeping up on fuel. An average family would need 20 cords of wood to make it through a winter. That's equivalent to 2 trailer trucks of logs that had to be cut, split, and stacked. Jed might also have to help with snow removal before he could leave for school.
One of the greatest tools for snow was the old snow shovel. And we know nowadays they're plastic, but back then they were worried about keeping them light and rugged as well. And so when you look at this, you notice the split handle, which is very light. You notice the thin boards, but you've got to have a strong edge, so you put a metal edge on it.
Actually, a good snowfall made winter travel easier. A roller would pack the snow down to make a base for sleighs.
Right here in front of me is a sleigh that had to be set up for the mailman, and this one is a sleigh that came out of the Holton area. Last used, we understand, around 1910 by a gentleman by the name of David Watson.
To stay warm in their sleighs, people might use anything from hot potatoes to fancy foot warmers.
This is a buffalo robe. A great many of their hides were brought east and lined with felt, as this one is, and were used to keep people warm when they were driving in their sleighs and their carriages, and later in their early automobiles.
Expected to wear dresses all year round, women needed their own ways to keep warm.
This is a silk quilted petticoat, and this is a form that goes back to the 18th century.
Several layers thick, petticoats like this were worn under a wool dress so that a woman built her own little microclimate. Very warm and snug from the waist down, in houses that never got much above freezing. As time went by, Mainers found new ways to take the chill and a lot of the work out of winter. But many of winter's simple joys haven't changed a bit since Jed's day.